Sony absolutely needs to address this like ASAP because honestly, this is the most ridiculous thing ever. And I literally made a video talking about this basically just earlier this morning. And I figure, it's going to be another video that I'm going to have to make again to get people to understand about this slow download speed on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Now, the PlayStation 5 Pro, after I got those consoles, they have been amazing. Like, in terms of graphical fidelity and just the overall performance, it's a bit more than what I was expecting the PlayStation 5 Pro to be capable of. So, I'm very, very happy that I actually purchased one. Well, technically I got two, so that way I can have one in the game room and then one downstairs in my living room. So I'm actually happy that I got them because honestly, the PlayStation 5 Pro, while it might not be quite as more powerful as something like the PlayStation 4 Pro was from the base PS4, there's still some upgrades with the PlayStation 5 Pro, and one of them, yes, I know that people are going to bring up the disk drive is no longer included, and that's something I definitely think that would have made the $700 price tag be honestly worth it. But the upgrade that I will give Sony credit on is the additional 1 terabyte of extra storage. So instead of getting 1 terabyte or even less than 1 terabyte like you get on the base PlayStation 5, you're actually getting a whopping full 2 terabytes of storage. So that's the only thing that's awesome, minus the graphical and enhanced performance that you do get. Those are the only good things about the PlayStation 5 Pro. But the download speeds, and I even talked to one of my local GameStops, and they have said that, yeah, people have came in and asked about why the downloads are just so slow on the PlayStation 5 Pro, whereas the PlayStation 5, you can actually get the full speeds of what it can actually, be capable of. And I know it kind of sounds really weird because the PlayStation, excuse me there for a second, but the PlayStation 5 Pro is actually got a better Wi-Fi connector in it. Like you can actually do Wi-Fi 7, where the base model PlayStation 5 and I believe the PlayStation 5 Slim can actually only do Wi-Fi 6. Now, that's not going to be a huge deal because, you gotta have the consoles can't even do games download at 500, 600, 700 megabytes. At the most, you're going to mostly get is around 300 to 400, if anything. But, that's for nice future proof that maybe the PlayStation 6 would do. But the PlayStation 5 Pro, as it's not actually capable of downloading faster, is a little bit odd, and Sony needs to address this hopefully in the next month or so, because this is definitely going to make just the PlayStation 5 Pro just not even sell whatsoever, because then people like hardcore gamers like us that do want the extra space and the extra graphical, fidelity and whatnot, and the extra performance, if they see that games are actually downloading a lot slower than even the base PlayStation 5, well, they're truthfully not going to want to buy the PlayStation 5 Pro, because if you're going to get downloads that are going to be way slower and you're paying a way more price tag, then they're going to understand and they're going to be like, okay, well, there's no need to pay for this console if the graphics ain't going to be that much different and I'm going to get better download speeds. I'll just stick with my original PlayStation 5 Slim. And honestly, that's what's going to happen. But like I said, I am very thankful that I did purchase a PlayStation 5 Pro, I should say, both of my PS5 Pros. I am very, very thankful that I did purchase the PlayStation 5 Pro. I think it definitely does shine in terms of performance and graphical fidelity. And then, like I stated, the storage that you do get with it is definitely a upgrade. But if downloads are just going to be 10 times, slower than a original launch PlayStation 5, then something's a little bit odd. And it's just something that I think Sony definitely needs to address. So, honestly, if you got a PlayStation 5 Pro and you tried to download your games and such, and your games just never downloaded, or they're downloading way slow, or you put the console into rest mode, and like, let's say you go to work or something, or you're going to bed for work the next morning and you put your console in rest mode just to see if you're one or two or possibly three games downloaded, and then you just wake up to either all of them not being downloaded with errors on them, or maybe two of them didn't download and one did, then yeah, it becomes a problem. And personally, Sony definitely does need to address this. Now, I know I made a video, like I was stating earlier this morning, about this, but it's definitely something that I think people have to realize if they're having the same issues with their PlayStation 5 Pro. So, it's definitely something that Sony absolutely needs to address, and I honestly hope that with a software update, this is something that Sony can easily fix, because this is the biggest flaw with the PlayStation 5 Pro. And like I said, it's not just me having it, it's partially my internet too, but my PlayStation 5 Pro, literally that's downstairs in the same room that I got my internet from, is doing the exact same thing. And from when I looked online and seeing that a lot of other people that bought PS5 Pros have stated that their downloads are slower than their original PS5s, it's definitely something worldwide. So hopefully, Sony can actually address this. And if you are having something similar with your PlayStation 5 Pro, I would honestly let Sony know about it immediately, because we definitely cannot accept a $700 console, subpar $700 console that's digital only, and you can't even freaking download games on those consoles. We definitely cannot accept this. So, yeah, let the message to Sony. If you're having the same issues, just hit that like button, and comment down below if you're somebody that did buy a PlayStation 5 Pro and you're having the same issues as to where your games are either downloading slower, or you just put your console in rest mode while you either go to bed or go to work the next morning, and you just turn the system on either after you wake up or get back home, and you just essentially don't have nothing downloaded. So yeah, just let me know in the comment section down below if you're having a similar issue with your PlayStation 5 Pro. But just figured I would make another portion of this video, because like I said, it's definitely something that Sony needs to address ASAP with a software update, because honestly, to me, that's honestly what it sounds like to me. It doesn't sound like it's the console that is broke. It just simply sounds like that there is a bug in the network part of the PlayStation 5 Pro, and it could just be simply fixed with a software update. So hit that like button. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. And like I said, comment down below if you're somebody that did upgrade to the PS5 Pro, or the PlayStation 5 Pro was your first PlayStation 5 console, and if you're having the similar issues like I'm having, as downloads are just either slower or just ain't downloading whatsoever. So just let us know in the comment section down below if you're having the same issues with your PlayStation 5 Pro. So, this is Tech and Gaming Reviews. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you could, hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below, and we shall see you in the next video.